Greetings dear ones. We come again to encourage and advise you regarding the current state many of you find yourselves in. There are huge changes taking place within the physical, emotional, and mental bodies of every evolving individual. Old energy from eons of time that were and still are stored within cellular memory is releasing. This process uses a lot of energy, often leaving you feeling depleted and wondering if there is a physical problem. Honor this process on the days you feel depleted, lay down and just rest if you can. Try to do less of the physical if you must be at your job. This depletion will pass and often varies from day to day. This is also a time when many are feeling anxious, confused, and concerned regarding what their next step is to be. Do not try to figure this out. You have been trained to plan and use the mind for a solution to every situation. That is not the way it is to be in the future. You are learning to let go of the need to know everything and instead to listen, trusting your increasingly powerful intuition while not trying to figure everything out with the mind. Mind in its purest sense, is an avenue of awareness. If you have chosen ascension and are working to understand the deeper truths, then all is proceeding according to plan. Regardless of how it seems, nothing is happening. You don't need to know exactly what is coming for the world and for yourselves personally, for it is still unfolding. Your job is to allow that by staying centered in truth through meditation and practice while not getting energetically involved in the negative appearances around you. The world is shifting to a higher resonance and every bit of truth you know adds to it, helping to bring about the shift. When you find you no longer enjoy certain foods in the amounts you used to, then just don't eat them any longer. Foods or amounts. If you discover that those entertainments you always enjoyed no longer resonate with you, then don't keep trying to revive them, for in most cases, they are finished. Massive changes are taking place on all levels dear ones, friends, family, likes, and dislikes, concepts and beliefs are all finding a new place within your consciousness. The only error is in trying to hold on to what is finished. Go with the flow, as it is said, honor your intuition, and do those things you are being guided to do in each moment, even if it means laying down doing nothing. Mankind has been taught to keep physically and mentally busy in every moment, which worked and was frequently necessary in many very physical past lifetimes, but in the new energy, busyness of mind and body can simply be a distraction which at times can actually cause you to feel ill. A constant barrage of noise through 24/7 use of phones, media, electronic games etc. can be very off-centering and discordant to the higher frequencies and simply serves to hold you in the old. Release the hold these things may have on you, regardless of how much the world tells you they are must-haves. We are not saying that you need to give up the things or games you still enjoy, but we are saying that they need to take their proper place through the realization that they are not a necessity. We wish to speak today of energy, which is a topic you have all read or heard about and often discuss, yet many do not fully understand. Energy is the vibration or essence of divine consciousness and is therefore the substance of all that is and the connection binding all living things, which you call love. Energy, when interpreted by a consciousness that is not very evolved and is filled with false concepts and beliefs, will appear and feel very dense and heavy. Energy appears lighter and lighter as levels of awareness evolve and is pure light in the higher dimensions. A person's aura is the energy resonance they are manifesting at a particular time. The colors making up an individual's aura are facets of this pure light. The ever-changing qualities of beliefs, past life experiences, talents, health etc. are all reflected in this diffusion of pure white light. An individual's state of consciousness appears as their aura and is their personal energy field. You are often told to send light to someone who having a hard time. This means to see pure white or gold light flowing to and surrounding them. This will help to lift them into this higher, lighter frequency if they allow it. Sometimes a person will refuse the light and you will experience this as a blocking of the flow. If this happens, you simply give the light to the person's higher self to be released when it will be accepted. Colors are simply facets or qualities broken out from pure consciousness, which is seen as white. Many healing modalities teach you that one color is for this, or another color is for that, which is true because each color has its own job, so to speak, each a facet of that completeness that is divine consciousness. However, when you send light to someone, just send pure white or gold light, because light is consciousness and it knows far better than the human what the other person needs. If you are given a certain color when doing this, then you are being guided to include this ray when sending light. The violet flame of street germain carries the energy of transmutation and is why you so often hear references to the violet flame. The violet ray is a powerful energy you can use for yourselves. Picture yourself standing in the violet temple, standing in the violet flame itself, while holding the intention that it transmute all that is old and finished into the new and higher. Energy is frequency and can be used or misused in the third dimension. You use energy as electricity, but it can kill. Some try and use energy for selfish ends, which is the essence of the dark arts. Right now you are feeling the intensity of new and higher energies as they become the new you. This is why you are experiencing buzzing noises in your head, ears ringing, dizziness, heart flutterings and so many other odd physical symptoms that would scare you if you did not understand what was happening. The energy making up the whole you is changing in multitudinous ways you are not even aware of and has never been done before while individuals remained in their physical bodies. Because of this you are presenting a whole new scenario to the many closely monitoring this process from other planets. Try not to fear with regard to whatever you are experiencing at this time, dear ones, but simply allow the process to unfold and do what you are guided to do, even if or when it is nothing. Please know that if you are experiencing intense physical issues that concern you, it is entirely appropriate for you to go to your doctor. But also understand that often these issues will turn out to be your experience of the release of old injuries, memories, vows, or anything from the past or present intense enough to be stored in cellular or emotional memory. All is well, dear ones, all is proceeding according to plan.